What'd you see from that group?
Yeah, a lot of very active defense. They started picking up full. Definitely was, it changed the game. They were creating a lot of turnovers, and those turnovers were leading to buckets for us. So we started to get those layups and dunks off of those deflections, and then that helped our offense get going there too. But it was definitely that second group, like you mentioned, the defensive activity that changed the game.
Go ahead, Wheat, again.
Talking about that defensive activity, how valuable is it to have a guy like TJ McConnell who make those hustle plays just chasing inbounds after made baskets?
Yep, it changed it. He did. And if he's not getting it, if he's not getting a deflection or a steal, he's coming darn close. And he's just he does a good job of not giving up on any play. And the players, they love playing with him. His energy came in, and then he started getting to the paint on offense and dropping it off and spraying it around a little bit. But TJ McConnell, he pressures the ball and just seems to be in the right place at the right time. He knows how to play defense.
Akeem?
Yeah, Coach, you talked about scoring in the paint. How valuable has Domas been down there, not only scoring, but creating for other players as well with the assist that he had today?
Yeah, he did. He draws attention down there. He does a good job when he's diving and collapsing the defense. If he sees double teams and triple teams, he's going to make that right play and make the right pass. You can see it when he's out there playing. He'll be patient. He'll wait for cutters. He'll wait for the open man to present himself. So it's good. He's again, when he's on that block, not only can he score, but he's a trigger man and he can make plays.
Tony East.
Nate, on your 21-0 run tonight, you had 4 bench guys in with Sabonis. That lineup was also really good last year. What do you like from that group, and how do you think they can maintain over a whole season?
Just their overall pace, the pace they played on offense, but it started with their defense. Like I mentioned before, their defensive activity created easy baskets. And when you start getting those layups and dunks to fall, everything else opens up. Then the threes start falling more. You see that ball go through the basket over and over. It builds your confidence. But what I liked about that group on that run that you mentioned was even out of the timeouts, during the timeouts, they got right back out of those chairs and they did it again. They stayed on it. They took a lot of pride in playing good defense tonight.
Wheat.
TJ Warren scored 12 of your first 20 tonight. Was it a point of emphasis to get him involved early?
TJ had that game one under his belt to get him going. And you guys know TJ, he's always ready to go. He looked good tonight. He was getting to the paint, getting the foul line a little bit. But once a guy gets going, the guys start looking for him. They start calling his number. That's what this team does a very nice job of is playing hard for each other. So they start screening a little better for him. They wanted him to play well tonight as well.
Anybody else have anything for Nate? All right. Thank you, Coach. Appreciate it.
Thanks, everybody.
I like the T-shirt. How you doing, David Benner?
I'm fine, Victor. How are you?
I'm good, sir. Good to see you.
Okay. Wheat, you on there? Let's go.
Vic, you guys were able to break this game open tonight with a couple of big runs there in the second and third quarters. What was the key to those runs?
Defense. In the second quarter, credit the second unit for tonight's game, man. They did a great job, man. 11 consecutive stops, man. That's huge, man. And we need those type of effort plays and defensive stretches if we want to be very good. So that was huge, man. Our defense was the reason why we were successful tonight. And there was a point a little bit in the first half where, we weren't getting stops, and it was kind of a trade and bucket type of game. And then, we called a timeout and we talked about it. And we talked about it seriously about how our defense has to be better, despite the way our offense was looking at the time. And then as we started getting stops, we started performing better on the offensive end. And that's huge, man. A lot of guys stepped up and played great tonight. Credit my teammates who were huge. TJ Warren with a great game, especially kept us afloat in the first quarter. Domas and the entire second unit did a great job in the second quarter. And then, the first unit did a great job of bringing it home in the second half. So it was a collective team win today. Credit the coaching staff, everybody involved. They did a great job. And we're going to need that every night. It's going to be a collective type of effort every night if we want to be successful.
Anybody else, please raise your hand if you have a question for Mr. Oladipo. Go ahead, Wheat.
You always hear about creating your own energy on the road, and especially, I guess that's true in these games with no fans as well. How much does it help when you have guys out there flying around and creating plays defensively, getting the bench excited?
It's huge, man. It's huge. I think, TJ McConnell and Aaron Holiday, what they do defensively shouldn't go unnoticed. They were a huge spark plug for us off the bench tonight, especially defensively. I believe TJ McConnell had back-to-back steals in the second quarter, and that got our bench alive, that got our team alive, and that was huge for us. And we need both of them to make huge plays like that on both ends of the floor for us if we want to be successful. And they did a great job of doing their job tonight, and we need them. So credit them; they were amazing.
Akeem?
Yeah, Vic, I know you said you're healed and you're feeling a lot better. Do you plan on being in the starting lineup tomorrow, playing back-to-back games?
I'm not sure. We'll see. It's hard to tell right now. Just have to see how my knee responds after tonight. Obviously, I want to be, but I gotta listen to my body and be smart at the same time. So, me out there not feeling good is hurting my team just as much. So I got to make sure I'm right.
Anybody else? One once. Oh, Wheat. Go ahead, Wheat.
Vic, 5 for 5 from 3 tonight. I know you put a lot of time on your shot. Is this kind of payoff for that time that you put in?
Yeah, I work really hard in the summertime. And credit, Bryce Stanhope, Micah Lancaster, Impossible Sports, who for 6 months when I couldn't walk, they were in the gym with me, and they were there rebounding while I was sitting in a chair for 4 months. I believe not 6, 4 months. I couldn't walk, and they were there with me the entire way, and they held me, with my jumper, and credit them. And I've been working really hard on it. Obviously, I put in the work, and but I'm thankful for them. And you just gotta let it fly. You can't. You just gotta let it fly. Hold your follow through, shoot it with confidence, and the work that you put in, it'll do the rest. So credit my teammates for finding me. Credit my teammates for setting great screens and getting me open. I mean, it wouldn't be possible without them. So I'm thankful for the help I got to be able to have that performance tonight. It was great, but I just got to keep building on it and keep working hard.
All right. I think that's it. Thank you, Victor. Appreciate it. Febble.
Wes, I love you too. Don't worry.
Who's your favorite?
Right here.
It's all good. Let David drive. Let David drive. He's good.
Okay. Pat Boylan, go ahead.
Domas, a career high in points on opening night, a triple-double tonight. What do you credit your strong start to the season to?
My teammates helped me. They're all game just trying to find me in the right places. I'm trying to set good screens and just be available, and then just come out with energy. These games now, they don't have fans, so it's very quiet in the arenas. There's no energy. It's cold. So we just got to somehow make up our own energy out there and just come out and play hard.
Wheat.
So much. You talk about making your own energy. You guys had a 21-0 run and an 18-0 run tonight. How are you able to do that tonight?
Those were big time. Those were big time moments in the game. We kind of were getting stops, but trading baskets for most of the first half. And then we came out in the third quarter. We really had to come out and just change something. It was very quiet, cold in here, and I feel like that really helped us. And then later on in the fourth, I think it was with the second unit, we made another run, and it just kind of broke the game.
Pat Boylan.
Doug and TJ Domas both referenced a pretty fiery speech by Coach Bjorkgren right before that 21-0 run. What was that like to experience it?
Coach is great. He knows the right things, what to say at the right times. Draws up great plays. And just has everyone involved. Everyone's happy, and I feel like everybody loves playing for him.
Akeem.
Domas, you guys were really aggressive in terms of attacking the paint with yourself and TJ Warren. Was that a kind of a point of emphasis to attack the Chicago bigs tonight?
We didn't even really talk about it. I feel like I'm an aggressive player on offense. TJ, everyone knows TJ. He's a scorer. He's going to go out and go get buckets. Last game he wasn't happy with his performance, so today we knew he was going to come out and go at it. And he played a great game, helped us win, took care of everything in the first quarter, and helped us stay in the game.
Pat Boylan.
You don't get much time to enjoy this one with back-to-back against Boston coming up on Sunday, a team you're very familiar with. Any initial thoughts in that direction?
We just got to wash away this game. Whatever happened. Tomorrow's a big game. They're a great team, top in the East, and we just got to come out with aggression. It's going to be our first real test. So we're going to come out and forget about that it was a back-to-back and just play our hearts out.
Wheat.
You got a couple dunks tonight, thanks to TJ McConnell swiping a couple inbounds passes. How big a catalyst is his defense on plays like that?
I mean, he's big. He does it every game. Every game he has 3-4 energy plays that just change the whole tempo of the game and just get us going. And we love him. We love playing with him. It's fun. He gets everyone going, and he's a great player.
Anybody else for Domas? That is it. Thank you, sir.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Have a good night.
All right, see ya.
What's good?
You. Go ahead, Wheat.
Yeah, TJ, you scored 12 points there early in the first quarter. Was it a point of emphasis for you to get going early after only 5 points on Wednesday?
Just trying to get in shape. I missed training camp. I missed quite a lot of time, so just trying to get myself in shape, get back in rhythm and timing. And tonight it's a good night to get my conditioning and everything right, and we got to win, so that's a plus.
Pat Boylan.
Tonight looked a lot like a vintage game from you. How much are you still trying to recover from not having training camp in the preseason and the timing of everything?
I feel like I'm still a ways away, but I understand it's a process and really can't control the little nagging injury, but we got to win, so that's the most important thing. So just gotta keep building and get ready for tomorrow.
Akeem.
TJ, with the way that Domas is playing with these first two games, I mean, a career high in his first game and then a triple double, how much does it open up the offense when he's not only getting his own shot, but kind of creating for other players as well?
Oh, Domas, he was very dominant tonight. When he's playing at a high level like that, it makes it a lot easier for everybody on the floor. He's gonna command a lot of attention down low, and when guys is moving, cutting, and just playing out the ball, it's a compliment to the way he plays because he's going to find you every time. So weak side movement, ball side movement, it's big when you're playing with Domas. He's playing at a very high level.
Wheat.
Yeah, TJ, you talk about creating your own energy out there defensively. You guys had runs of 21-0 and 18-0 tonight. How key was that to pulling out this win?
It was huge. The second unit was huge in that second quarter, getting all those stops and just bringing a lot of energy. McConnell, he was instrumental for that second unit coming in with his high energy and um, efforts on both ends. That second unit was huge.
Pat Boylan.
TJ, do you look forward to an early season tough contest like Boston coming up and playing them 2 times?
Oh yeah, I look forward to any competition. Boston's a great team, and we're a great team as well. So we're gonna come full force, ready to compete from the jump ball, as well as they will too. So we just gotta create our own energy and sustain it throughout the whole game.
All right, TJ, thank you very much.